Well, I've got another Murph's kit modification. These are handlebar wedges, and the idea is they take some of the compound twist out of your wrist. So what I'm going to try and do is figure out what I need to do with these specialty washers. These, you might be able to see, there's a little notch in them. That's supposed to go towards the thin part of the riser, but I've got aftermarket bolts that I got from a hardware store. I've got the bushings for the I think it's an SW Motec. This bracket I got from Twisted Throttle anyway. Plus I've already got like 2-inch risers, so I'm not sure what I need to do to get all this to work, but I think I can get it to work. So I'm gonna take one side apart and see how it goes. Okay, what I ended up doing was taking a needle nose pliers and holding it out like that, and I put a drop of contact adhesive super glue on this and a drop of contact adhesive super glue in there. I set it down and held it where I wanted it, and then I glued them to this side, put the bolts in. It fit really well. So now I've got risers and wedges and the I think it's SW Motec through Twisted Throttle as a importer or whatever GPS bracket, all on my Concours. Now this is a bolt that I got at a hardware store. This is a bolt that I got at a hardware store, and that's a bolt that I got at a hardware store, because you cannot use any combination of bolts that came with the risers or the wedges or the GPS bracket to do this, because, well, you can, but you're not going to have enough thread to hold your handlebars in if you really got to stop hard, or if you accelerate hard a lot and you put a lot of pressure on them, because they're just going to strip out of the top of the holes in your triple clamp, and that's an expensive piece. So go to the hardware store, get longer bolts. Okay, there we go. What I noticed is the handlebars are a lot more level this way. Basically what these things did was they took all the twist this way out of the bars. They also did tip it back just a little bit, but I think it'll be more comfortable. Instead of having my wrist like that, my wrist is going to be more like this. So that's the effect of those wedges as I perceive them. You know, my GPS mount still works, so I'm just going to tighten that back up, and this is the next modification I've got. That'll be coming up in about a week or so, so please subscribe, stay tuned, and I will see you next time.